You are the son of this day. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. You are the son of this day. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. You are the son of this day. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you.
Alhaji Sikiru Olawale Ajila, FINQS, is a highly esteemed quantity surveyor and dedicated philanthropist celebrated for his substantial contributions to the construction industry and his unwavering commitment to education and community development. Born on August 25, 1965, in the historical city of Ibadan, Oyo State, Ajila's educational journey commenced at St. Peter's Catholic Church, Okiare, where he laid a strong foundation for academic excellence from 1972 to 1978. He further distinguished himself at Igboileri Grammar School, where he not only excelled academically but also served as health prefect in 1984. Ajila's pursuit of knowledge led him to the Polytechnic Ibadan from 1984 to 1986 for advanced studies, followed by a Bachelor of Science degree in Quantity Surveying from the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, in Ile-Ife between 1986 and 1991. He further enhanced his qualifications by obtaining an MBA from Nile University, Abuja, thus solidifying the academic framework necessary for a successful career in his field.
My name is Olawale Ajila, a quantity surveyor by profession. Born in 25th August 1965 at Ibadan, Oyo State. I attended St. Peter Primary School in Ibadan. Then proceeded to Igboileri Grammar School for secondary school certificate. Then I finished and proceeded to Polytechnic Ibadan for advanced level. So having finished there, I proceeded to Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. I studied quantity surveying. After graduating from the school, I served with NNPC. After the completion of the youth service, I was employed as contract staff. That was the beginning of the journey.
Beginning his illustrious professional journey with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, in 1993, Mr. Ajila navigated the complexities of the industry with remarkable acumen. By 2004, he had ascended to the role of Deputy Manager of Cost Engineering within the Engineering and Technology Division, where he was instrumental in the realization of landmark projects, including the iconic 7-story MPDC head office in Benin City and the pivotal Okirika Jetty Rehabilitation Project in Eleme, Port Harcourt.
I was actually posted to the Warri Refinery and Petrochemical Company. We call it WRPC in Ekpa, Warri Delta State. The zonal office, they requested for a quantity surveyor from there, so they took me there as a quantity surveyor. So while I was there, I was in charge of maintenance, preparation of contract documents. Before I joined the zonal office, some of the contract documents were not being standardized. But based on the training as a quantity surveyor, I made sure that I standardized it, and my bosses, the Alhaji Sikiru Olawale, that's the head of maintenance, and my direct boss was engineer Eugene Uzolua, who's a civil engineer. So they saw in me and that I was very hardworking, and they saw transparency, honesty in me. So they wrote to zonal manager that I should be retained after my youth service.
A testament to his dedication and expertise, Ajila was recognized as a corporate member of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors (NIQS) in April 2011, later attaining the prestigious status of Fellow within the Institute. In the same year, he earned certification as an arbitrator from the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, further establishing his expertise in conflict resolution and project management. He is also a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Project Managers of Nigeria, signifying his comprehensive understanding of project execution and management. Ajila's commitment to professional growth is exemplified by his participation in numerous leadership training programs, both domestically and internationally, including pivotal courses in Rwanda, the United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, France, Holland, Germany, and Finland.
2 weeks to the end of youth service, I notified my bosses that I will soon be leaving, that they should get another copper or someone that I can hand over to. They took note of what I said. They didn't even prepare my mind that they will retain me. So, but before the day of youth service completion, I had passed an interview with Buis Offshore in Bonny, and it's for Cados. So I did an interview and I passed. So, and then there's another one aluminum company called Velindo in Lagos. He also gave me an employment. So I had like 3 employments that I even had the letter of employment from them, even before I told my bosses that I will soon be leaving. So when I came from Asaba, after the passing out parade, and my boss now told me that you are not going anywhere, we are going to, I said, okay. So I now compared that, okay, I thought the recruitment system in NNPC is that flexible, that maybe I will stay some years, some little years, and then they will make me permanent. But I didn't know that the recruitment in NNPC is not being a contract staff and automatically gets to as a permanent staff. So with that impression, I stayed. NNPC is a place everyone would like to work with as at that time. Even that time, I was doing well in my private practice because as a corper, I started practicing as a quantity surveyor, getting job from architects, from Ompadec, and I was actually doing well, even as a corper. So, but when they gave me that job, I said, and I consulted, people said, you can stay maybe one day, not very long. They might make you a permanent staff. So that was why I have to stay in NNPC.
In November 2022, he was appointed as the Managing Director of Stallion Property Development Company, a subsidiary of NNPC Pension Funds Limited, where he has showcased exceptional leadership by leveraging the corporation's extensive land assets and forging strategic partnerships with reputable real estate developers to foster sustainable wealth creation.
I stayed some years as a contract staff and I was worried because my youthful age is being off the track because the life is in phases. The first phase of life is 0 to 40. The second phase is 40 to 50. The last phase is 50 to God knows when. So if between age of 0 when you are born and 40, you don't have a direction, it can be a very sad story at the end of the day. So I was worried. So in 2003, the president then, Olusegun Obasanjo, gave a directive to the oil and gas that all contract staff should either be converted to permanent staff or should be asked to go. So in NNPC then, we were about 5,000 that we are all contract staff nationwide. So they decided to conduct exam for us. So we came to Abuja from Warri to write the exam, and everyone all over the locations also came to Abuja to write the exam. So this exam was one of the toughest exams I've ever seen in my life, because I've done exam. I thought advanced level exam that I did after secondary school was the toughest. But the one I did in NNPC for recruitment, it was a very tough one. So out of the 5,000, I think they took about 435 or something. It was a very tough one. So the result came out in 2004. I was taken to Abuja Engineering and Technology Division, ETD. So I resumed there in June 2004. So I was the youngest of the quantity surveyors. I have very senior and very intelligent bosses. I have Mr. Steve Idabo, Mr. Julius Okedairo, and Mr. Adebayo. They are my seniors. So they guided me. I served under them, and they put me through. They gave me projects to handle, and that's how I was able to settle down in ETD. While in ETD, I did a lot of projects, and they are all successful. And all the projects I did in ETD, none was abandoned. You know, as a quantity surveyor, all our jobs, everybody in built environment, such as architect, quantity surveyors, engineers, no one can boast to deliver any project. All our projects are in teams, because there's no particular profession that can build a house or that can build a bridge or that can construct a bridge. It's a teamwork. So I was part of the team that constructed the Pollution Control Center in Mosimi and Port Harcourt. I was also part of the team that built lecture hall, NNPC lecture hall in Mosimi for training. I was also part of the team that undertook the rehabilitation of burnt Okeka Jetty. It was a very big project. So I even rose to become the project manager after many years. I was also part of the team that constructed MPDC head office building in Benin. It was a landmark project too. So in 2016, the then GMD of NNPC, Dr. Baru, selected the two of us, I and Mr. Okedaro, who is a very senior quantity surveyor, to work with others to find the exact cost of the new LNG head office in Port Harcourt. We performed remarkably to the extent that we did a lot of reductions in the estimate for the project. This also gave us a citation from the GMD of NNPC. The last project I handled in an engineering and technology division was the rehabilitation of the NNPC towers that is still ongoing now. It's the curtain walling. So that's the last project I did before I was seconded to NNPC pension. So while at NNPC pension, I participated in adding value to the property that belongs to NNPC pension. And it was not long after I got there that I was made the managing director of Stallion Property.
Beyond his professional accolades, Ajila is renowned for his passion for mentorship and his dedication to guiding emerging professionals in the quantity surveying field through active engagement with the Abuja FCT chapter of NIQS. His philanthropic efforts reflect a deep commitment to the development of the next generation, embodying the values of integrity, respect, and collaboration across diverse communities. Ajila is respected for his inclusive approach, engaging thoughtfully with individuals from varied religions and ethnic backgrounds.
The challenges are enormous. It's the normal challenge everybody faces at work. You will, as a quantity surveyor, quantity surveyor were naturally the accountant of any project. So you cannot waive a situation where there may be an interference in the way you do your job. And wisdom will have to come into play to, even though you will say no with style, but you will need to use wisdom to say no, because your boss is like the one that determines your fate. If you disgrace your boss as a result of saying no, you might need him later. So all along, God has been giving me wisdom to manage my bosses. Whenever there are issues that I feel it's not ethical or is going to cause loss to the company, God has been giving me wisdom to manage it with my bosses and out for them to see reason why certain things should not be done. But all along, I've been lucky to have good bosses. In the course of this interview, I would like to recognize some of the people that have made remarkable impact in my life. NNPC is a very organized system. You are given a task and there are procedures. So you still need to do your work professionally, and you still need the guidance and the endorsement of your bosses. So to some extent, I think even if I have the opportunity again, I will only improve in the way I work. But the NNPC system is very organized to the extent that you may not need anything to add. NNPC prepares its staff in such a way that anywhere you go, even after the service, you will excel. The system is a very nice system, very good structure. They will train you locally, on the job, abroad, anywhere. I don't think in Nigeria there is any company that invests heavily on staff training like NNPC. I don't know of anyone. And we're well taken care of. The way NNPC build the staff is such a way that it is going to be very difficult for you to be corrupt, because you are given everything you need. And it's a system that if I have the opportunity when I'm coming back to life, I would still like to work there. It's a very good system to work with. I really enjoy, and I thank them for the impact they made in me. And that impact has also impacted other people, my family, my friends, in terms of knowledge, in terms of capacity. So I will use the opportunity to thank the management of NNPC since when I joined since when I left in June 1, 2025. I'm very grateful to that system. I will never forget that system. To rise to this point in life, you need mentorship. Sometimes God naturally will appoint mentors for you. Sometimes you have to approach people that, sir, I would like you to be my mentor. But in my own case, nature has been very good to me to meet people that mentor me. I had mentor from primary school. The first mentor that I will acknowledge is my parents. My dad is Shola Ajila. When he call himself, he will put another statement. My dad will say, Ishola Ajila Biowu Ọlọ́run ọba ní ńlá ni. The meaning is that Ishola Ajila Biowu is only God that can make you rich. That's the meaning. Then my mom, she tried for me all along, especially when my dad passed on. She took up the mantle. It was not easy, but she tried. So she's still alive. So that's my first mentor that we have to acknowledge and thanks. Then the second is my wife, Dr. Mrs. Ibiu Memorial Heart Ajila. We are friends for a very long time. I used to be a teacher, mathematics teacher, science teacher. The area we live, we grew up almost together. We are used to each other. There is nobody in our family that I didn't know before we got married, and there is nobody in my family that she didn't know. We are great friends even before we got married. While I was at school, she did something that I will never forget. While I was in the university, I visited her in our school then, Federal College of Education with Shirley. And we were about to go for one naming ceremony of our friend that gave birth. And she did some work before she went back to school. So she had little money with her. So, and I told her that this place we are going, I don't have money to give to the Celwbrates. She now gave me money that I should donate the money on our behalf. I will never forget that. She covered the secret of her husband. And that's how she is today. She's a very nice person, a very good friend. I think I'm lucky to have her as a wife. We talk freely as if we are not husband and wife. There is nothing we don't talk. There's nothing we don't discuss. There is no obstacle in discussing anything. Either our family, my family, there's nothing we don't discuss. We are very free with each other. And the product that came out from that marriage is a testimony of the love that is within us. When we passed through hard time, when we were in worry, she will do some businesses to make sure that the home did not suffer. So I'm very grateful to her. So I will include her as part of my mentor. Even though she's my wife, but she's playing a great role, even more than any mentor. So my wife is part of my mentor. So another person that I would also like to recognize in the journey of life is Barrister Kayode Agbuola. He's in Lagos. He's a Redeemed church pastor. He was the one that mentored me while in primary school. He was the secretary to my dad, because my dad was a contractor to NEPA. So anytime he wants to draft letter for contract, is Barrister Kayode Agbuola I used to do it. That time he was not a lawyer, he was a teacher. So when he finished with my dad, I would go and meet him. What is this? What is this? What is this? So he always praised me through. So another person is Dr. Sikiru Olawale. He's a consultant, University College Hospital Ibadan. He's an oncologist. So he was the senior prefect of my school, my Igbelin Grammar School. And the engineer Sunday Benjo, the two of them mentored us, not only me. They guided us in secondary school. Then another mentor I would like to mention, this one is in pair, is Barrister Olawale Ajila, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and Dr. Mrs. Adepeju Esan. These two couple, while we got married, they will be talking to us, this is how marriage should be, this is how we should live, this is how. No matter the obstacle we have, when we get to them, they will simplify it for us. And you need to be close to SAN, Barrister Olawale Ajila. He's a man of immense knowledge. The kind of knowledge God gave him, you need to be closer to him to be able to tap from it. So these two people, they made impact on our marriage and our way. Even up till now, they are still guiding us. Another set that I would like to also recognize is Engineer Eugene Ozolwa and Alhaji Salisu Sambo. These are my first bosses in life. They are the one that I work with in a zonal office, maintenance department. I work under these two people for almost 12 years. They are very nice people. They trusted me. They guided me. I will always be grateful to the two of them. Even when I was running away from marrying, I told them that I was not anymore. How can I marry? These two people said, no, for the marriage ceremony, we are going to assist, but the age is not on your side too. You are 30 years. So this is the best time to marry. They encouraged me to marry. So, and they also assisted me. They are my bosses in Warri. So when I got to Engineering and Technology Division, ETD in Abuja, the first mentor I had was Architect Ida Ekereke, a very sound architect, very honest man. He has a native intelligence that if you are very closer to him, you will see the wisdom God has given to him. Even he retired before me. Even when he retired, I still give him the same respect as when he was in the system. He played a lot of roles in my life because there was a time we faced hardship. He came in, he rendered assistance that is actually between me and him. He did a lot of, he guided me. And as an architect, you'll be surprised that he knew some of quantity surveying work. Sometimes he would tell me, oh boy, this is how I believe quantity survey do this. So, and he would guide me. I would say, oh God, did you know? They say, he has been practicing. So he knew all these things. So he's a very good mentor. I'm very grateful to him. He still guides me because he told me when I retire, come and play golf. So he registered me in the golf club. So thank you, sir. Another person that played a role while I was in ETD is QoS Julius Okedairu, FMI QoS. He's a very senior QoS, very elderly. He always guide. He's somebody that even if you are doing wrong and there's no way he will tell you the truth. He will tell you who you are. He will never hide his feelings. There was a time I was reluctant to write the professional exam for Nigeria Quantity Surveyor. He called me. He said, Ajila, you must write because the day they want to take us to court, if you don't have professional certificate, you cannot represent NNPC. So don't go and disgrace us. So he encouraged me, and when I passed, he was very happy. So another person in the course of my career that I met later in life in engineering is Engineer Rashid Ojulari, the Chief Innovation Officer, NNPC. Oga is a very good man. He's a man that empathizes with anyone. He played a great role in my life, most especially when I had to become deputy manager. I will never forget the role he played. He's still assisting me even up to now. So I will ever be grateful to him, to his wife, and to his family. Another person I would also like to recognize that I will not forget is Mr. Fenibo Opunsuju. Mr. Fenibo Opunsuju was the managing director, NNPC Pension. He and his team shopped for me to come to pension. So I will be ever grateful to him. And he was the one that appointed me as the managing director of Stallion Property. The last but not the least is Mr. Ayuba Ashu. Mr. Ayuba Ashu has been guiding me since 1994. When we were together in Warri, he was a big man in Warri then. But we were very small to him. But with that, even when he came to Abuja, he still look at me and say, this guy, just continue the way you are doing. You will go higher in life. And he's a very honest man and very intelligent. In fact, these are rare gem, especially in account department in NNPC. He has made his mark. Very intelligent, very honest, very easygoing. I will always be grateful to him. He made an impact. He was also instrumental to my appointment as managing director of Stallion Property. So all this, there are other people that have made impact in my life. Maybe I cannot remember. God will reward them. So all these people I've mentioned, I will remain grateful to all of them. I'm grateful to everyone, from my parents, to my wife, to my children, to my friends, to everyone that has made impact in my life. I'm very grateful. I appreciate all. May God continue to bless all of us. Amen.
Alhaji Ajila shares a rewarding life with his lovely wife, Dr. Mrs. Moriliat Ibiwumi Ajila, and their wonderful children. As he celebrates significant milestones in both his personal and professional life, he embarks on a new chapter enriched by a legacy of leadership, dedication, and community service.
Diamond, which is 60. There's actually nothing to do again. Well, we do small businesses. As MD Stallion Property, I've learned through the activities of through the mandate of Stallion Property in property development, buying houses, selling houses, and so that's the kind of thing I would still be doing, though in a very low, because there's no, I don't have the kind of drive that I had in my younger days. So people that I've met in the course of my career, even up to now, they still come to me. I want to buy land. I want to do this. And so that's what I'm still doing. Then I still practice my profession. If there's anything that I would not like to live in my life, is to leave my profession. Because when you practice quantity surveying, you will be happy doing it. It's not the money, but the heart of measurement, negotiation, arbitration, doing all the entails as a context of you'll be happy doing it. So I'm very happy that I'm now ready to really practice my profession. I've started doing that. So as I've exited from NNPC, it's those little business I'll be doing, exercises, sleep, advise younger people closer to my God, and I will wait till when the Creator will call me. You will recall that recently we just transited from corporation to limited liability company, and we are fast approaching in a very short time to approach the stock exchange. I know in a few years' time, NNPC will be a mega company of choice. We are going to be the pride, oil and gas pride of Africa. We are already on the way because the management are really putting every effort to make sure that NNPC is on the map globally, and the President and Commander-in-Chief is also supporting the company to grow. I believe in the next 10 years, NNPC will be a pride to every Nigerian.
As we gather to honor his 60th birthday and retirement, we extend our heartfelt wishes for a glorious birthday and a fulfilling retirement filled with joy, adventure, and cherished moments with family and friends.
Congratulations on your birthday today. Celwbrates, we wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sir, and congratulations on your retirement. I know it hasn't been easy over the years. I wish you long life, prosperity, good health.
We can commit your love for First Made another year and granted him 60 years.
Today, I'm delighted to celebrate an icon, a beacon of hope, of humility, of kindness, of thoughtfulness, the one I call Bami.
Congratulations, Mr. Olawale Ajila, on your 60th birthday. Alhamdulillah, may Allah continue to grant you good health, and I pray for long life for you. Inshallah, you will live to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
It gives me the greatest joy and privilege to stand here today and celebrate the 60th birthday of my friend Olawale Sikiru Ajila. Now my friend is 60 years, and this is a milestone that invites reflection. It is not simply a number, but a testament to a life well lived, decades of wisdom gathered, and friendships forged and character proven. And for my friends, 60 is not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter.
I want to use this medium to wish my brother and my father figure a happy 68th birthday.
I'd like to use this opportunity to say a very happy birthday to Mr. Ajila Olawale.
Happy birthday to a great guy, Mr. Olawale Ajila, and congratulations on achieving this milestone of your 60th birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Wale. Happy birthday to you.
I also want to say thank thank you for all of the guidance and support you've provided over the years. I know we have all faced difficult times, and in those times you were helpful, you were supportive. So to say thank you.
I would also like to express my gratitude for all what you've done for me and my siblings and my mother and everybody else. May Allah continue to reward you. Thank you, sir, for all what you've done.
Bami, you stand as a shining example of humility and kindness, and everybody have enjoyed your unwavering support and thoughtfulness over the years. You have been more than an uncle to me. You've been a father figure, a pillar of strength and guiding light for the entire family. Your thoughtfulness and generosity have touched every one of us, and your dedication as a family man remain an inspiration. As you mark not only your 60th birthday, but also your retirement from active service, I pray this new chapter of your life brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment. Bami, thank you for the sacrifice. Thank you for the wisdom and the love you've given so freely to every one of us. May God bless you with many more healthy, happy years ahead. Ẹni jẹkuru, ẹni mọkuru, ẹni sọkún ìbànújẹ́, ẹni fìnira lólé ayé yín. Retirement yín, àágùn yín ni, ẹ máa fẹ̀yìntì, ẹ máa jẹ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ nínú ìdùnnú, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àlàáfíà, báràkà máa borí báràkà, ṣèkínà máa borí ṣèkínà fún yín, ìjà ikú fàyà kan.
Mr. Wale Ajila is a very good colleague, an amazing brother, and a friend. He's someone that no matter the kind of relationship you share with him, he will always tell you the truth. I appreciate you for being a truthful and upright person, and may Allah continue to be with you.
Ajila is a truly remarkable man and a dear friend, and we've been together for almost 4 decades now. Our journey together began actually in 1986 when fate brought us together at the then University of Ife, now called Obafemi Awolowo University. We were brought together by fate, and ever since then we've been friends. I could remember our stay together in Angola Hall in a room, and we were both staying in a 2-foot bed. Something that, looking back now, you would think that this is impossible. But lo and behold, we both lived together in that single bed called Bed Uniakon in the Yoruba Palace, because Bed Uniakon. And it's a 2-foot bed, and we both of us actually stayed there for for 1 year. And you see, staying in that small space allowed us to build a very strong bond that has lasted through every season of our life ever since then. And those types of talking, laughing, and sometimes simply enduring were the foundation of a friendship that has never wavered ever since then. Over the years, I've come to admire my friend, not only for his intelligence and sharp mind, but for qualities that run much deeper. Wale, at his core, is a man of immense generosity. Someone who has extended kindness not only to his friends, but even the family of his friends. And he has shown care, wisdom, and open-hearted support in ways that can never be repaid, but can only be cherished. We can only talk about it. How do you want to pay back somebody who his hobby is doing good? It's something that you can only cherish. You cannot pay it back. And it's also, as those of you who know him will agree, a natural peacemaker. In moments of tension, when emotions might run high, he has always had the gift of bringing calm, perspective, and understanding. He listens before he speaks, and he weighs before he acts, and somehow he makes peace seem to just be possible but inevitable. That Ajila will be telling you that no, now you have to calm down. Now you have to take it easy and make peace with everybody around you. That's a rare gift, because it is not everybody in this room that has that kind of a gift. And this something is not something that I have. Those people who possess it, honestly, I always give kudos to them. And as if that were not enough, he's also a master planner. The sort of man who not only thinks ahead, but thinks with clarity and precision. Whether it's in organizing an event, or charting a course, or you even go to Ajila and say, okay, you know what, I want you to offer me an advice on this particular issue. His plans are always thoughtful, practical, and more often than not, exactly right. And you begin to wonder, what kind of a man is this? He has that classic sense of order and clarity and quality that shows in everything he does, from the way he lives his life to the way he treats his friends. He is a man who has their clarity of thought, and this is something that I so much cherish about him.
Thank God for this new level. Thank God for how far God has brought you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for taking us along as you're growing up. Thank you, Lord, for everything you do. We love you.
He's a good listener, because you know the ability to listen is not given to everybody. Yes, because it takes extra energy to listen more than to talk. He's a good listener. He's a very, very good listener. He will listen to whatever we say. He will listen to your complaint. Then I see him as a solution provider. He will provide the solution. And there is a particular author, I think it's Brian Tracy or something like that. He said that fully 85% of the happiness and success you enjoy in life will be determined by the quality of your relationship with others. Quality relationship with others. As I describe my friend, is a solution provider. Yes, there is always a solution when you get to him. And myself, being the president of our set, that is Igbo Club 84, he gave me that strong support, both morally and financially. In fact, we heavily leverage on him for the little function we are doing, and we appreciate him for that. You know, not only the club as an association, individuals within the clubs are benefiting from generosity of QS Alhaji Olawale Ajila. During Idi Fitri, Idi Kabir, he will just ask me to select some members in our sets, and you know, Yoruba sọ pé kako dogba. Yes, we know some that need a kind of motivation, a kind of help, and Ajila is always there to provide that. So we appreciate him for that. A philanthropist by excellence, because in our school, Ajila single-handedly, from his personal purse, renovated a block of 6 classrooms. A block of 6 classrooms. Personally. And today, students are there enjoying the class. And just concluded WAEC and NECO. Alhaji QS Olawale Ajila sponsored 10 students for NECO exams and 10 students for WAEC exam. He paid their exam fees fully, and with the information at my disposal, the student really performed excellently. So we gave thanks to him for that one also. Again, I think it's not up to, let's say 2 months ago, during the valedictory of our alma mater, there is a kind of award provided by I could name it Ajila Foundation. Yes, we give award to the best student in science, best student in commercial, and the most punctual teacher. And the feedback I received was that no other awardee received something substantial compared to what Ajila gave them. Therefore, is such a person.
Mr. Ajila was my boss. He is a kind-hearted man, a God-fearing one, someone we aspire to be like. I worked with him for 3 years, and that 3 years feels like I have known him for a decade. Mr. Ajila is an excessively peaceful man, and when I mean peaceful, it's someone you get into a plane with in a very, very unconducive weather, and then he will sleep, and you'll be wondering what is happening. He sleeps from takeoff to landing, and then he wakes up very, very unbothered. Mr. Ajila is a family-oriented person. He loves his wife and children. He wouldn't say or make a complete speech without talking about them. Mr. Ajila is someone that everybody in the office wants to travel with, because if you travel with him, your safety and comfort is 100% guaranteed and assured. I have learned a lot from him. I have gained from his wealth of experience.
Alhaji Olawale Sikiru Ajila, I want to wish you happy birthday. It's your diamond birthday, your diamond jubilee, and it is marvelous in our eyes. 60 looks good on you, and I'm happy to join numerous others to celebrate your 60th birthday. You have been a wonderful man, my dear brother. A wonderful man, a wonderful brother, and a wonderful in-law. To my family, the Adekunle family, where you married from, the family of your darling wife, Alhaja Dr. Mrs. Mori Liat Ibiwumi Ajila ni Adekunle. It is so amazing to know you and to relate with you. No one moves close to you without observing that you are a quintessential personality. You have your calm, cool, and collected ways of attending to issues. You are always ready to assist others, even when it is not convenient for you. You love to see others succeed. No wonder you are also succeeding in your own strides. I'm happy to congratulate you.
Happy birthday to you.
live long. May you be of good health. May you may this be the beginning and not the end of your success. Happy birthday, sir.
I pray that Allah grants him the best of days, and not just on his birthday, but every day after that. And Allah grant him long life and prosperity. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum.
And to your beautiful wife, thank you, ma, for being his peace. Thank you for being his happy place. Thank you for what I may not be able to fully express through this video. Thank you for being you. Bami, and for Ogomosi. Ní jábọ́ lẹ́yìn yín. Ọ̀run yín tó ń ràn yìí kò ní dim bijai kun fayakun. Himona hamri zare shayya yakun Allah kun fayakun. Fasbana lazi bihadi malakutu kulli shay wa ilayhi turja'un. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil. Amin. Amin. Amin kun fayakun. Amin ya rabbal alamin.
You are someone that has labored very well, you have sown very well, and inshallah you will reap the fruits of your labor bountifully in good health, happiness, and in abundance. I pray for Allah's rahmah for you here in this world and the hereafter. Inshallah, as we are celebrating your 60th birthday today, we all gather to celebrate 70, 80, 90, 100, and many more in good health. Happy birthday, bro.
The man, Wale Sikiru Ajila, he not just retire a few months back, but he only retire his will so that he can run smoothly, more smoothly, and even probably more faster. So the guy is just starting his new life, and I will hope and pray that the kindness, intelligence, and generosity that he has been able to display will continue to have impact in his life, that he will continue to see favor in the eyes of the Lord.
I wish you a long life, good health, sound mind. Bless God on your behalf. I will say the rest of your years will be spent in good health. Happy birthday, many happy.
I'm using this opportunity to felicitate with him on his 60th birthday, and I pray to Almighty Allah to grant him more years ahead, and I pray that this retirement and 60th years will be a kind of promotion in his life. Let me use this opportunity to thank the pillar behind our friend, the person of Dr. Mrs. Ibiumi Ajila. Yes, she's a good wife and a caring mother. We love her too, and we appreciate her. Almighty Allah continue to guide him, bless his family, and uphold his household.
And I want to thank God for his life. I want to use this opportunity to say a very happy birthday to you. So you have turned 60 today. You will turn 70, you will turn 80, you will turn 90, and you will even turn 100 if you so wish. May God bless you and keep you. Cheers to 60 years.
May the good Lord who has brought you this far continue to bless you, protect you, and order your steps now and in the many more fruitful years to come.
Happy birthday, my dear brother. Happy birthday, my dear in-law. On behalf of my family, your wife's family, the Adekunle family, I say happy birthday. You are not just an in-law to us, you are a brother. You are an important family member of the Adekunle family. I pray that as you are celebrating your 60th birthday and Diamond Jubilee, shall be well with you. You shall celebrate 70, 80, 90, 100, because I believe it is not impossible for God to do. But in all of this, your health shall always be vibrant. Your happiness shall always increase. You will have this all-round prosperity. You will have joy over your children, joy over your wife, joy over yourself and over your extended family. Whatever you lay your hands on shall continue to prosper. Shall be well with you. Enjoy your day, my dear brother and in-law. On behalf of my nuclear family, the family of Barrister Kolawole Esan, SAN, I say congratulations. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns of the day. Have fun on your birthday. Have a wonderful blast, you and your wife and your children, and well-wishers who gather around you to celebrate with you, because you really deserve to be celebrated. You are now a senior citizen. The Lord shall clothe you with the right paraphernalia of being a senior citizen. Climbing the ladder of elderly shall not be difficult for you, shall be well with you. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, Alhaji Sikiru Olawale Ajila. May this new phase of life be as remarkable and rewarding as the extraordinary career you have built.
That is son of his day. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. In the laundry.